Okay, so it is March 11th, Monday, and I took a first response this morning just for the fun of it because I had some pulling and poking and whatnot last night that got me a little excited. And there is the faintest line on that first response this morning. So I'm going to take another one here on my lunch break, and hopefully the line is still there. So let's get dipping. My lunch break is almost over and I want to hurry up and do this before we go back in. So yeah, so let's see. So I'm going to do first response and easy at home, and I'll have just enough time. I'm going to wait 5 minutes and see if there's anything to see before going back to work. So here's the first response. Okay, so there it is, blank and unused. I remember a lot of girls used to do that, and I guess they just wanted to not be accused of lying and using a test that was, but you can tell because it's, it starts to yellow. Even when you take the wick out, sometimes it's still just, the damage is done and it just gets yellow. But okay. So it is going across, and I'll set the timer for 5 minutes and hopefully there will be a line. Okay, so it has been 5 minutes. I'm going to look at the first response. I keep looking all around because I don't want my doctor to show up. I feel like I see a faint line on that. I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see the faintest line. Okay, first response. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Ah! I'm totally pregnant again. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. I'm gonna try and take a picture of this. You're not gonna believe this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll try to take a picture. And then I will have to wait till after my shift to come back and explain what's going on. So it is March 12th, and tonight will be 70 PO. I did not say that in yesterday's clip. I didn't say that in yesterday's clip just because I wanted to show it first. And there are lots of videos I could link showing that it is absolutely possible to get a positive at 60 PO. And if any of you like to watch embryology videos, I have a favorite video of them explaining that the embryo can reach the uterus by day 4 or day 5. And then there are other videos where they watch embryonic development, and they show an embryo hatching out of the zona pellucida at 100 hours, which is just a little over 4.5 DPO. So not even quite 5 days. So it is possible, and it is happening to me. So anyway, that's why I was like, well, I'll just wait and show it to you first and stuff. And this is with the new first response that are pretty darn reliable. They must have fixed their little problem they were having, because I do believe the pink cap first response do not have indent lines or evaporation lines. And plus, it was within it was a 5-minute test, so you're not going to have an evaporation line at 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm kind of nervous because I just, you know what happened to me last time. I had some good lines for a week, and then they disappeared, and then they came back, and then they disappeared again. The dizzy spells that I've been having are kind of making me hopeful that this is going somewhere, that this baby is going to make it. So we'll see. This is, and I've got allergies like you wouldn't believe. So I'm not sick this time. I've got allergies. So I've been sneezing and coughing and everything. So I have the progesterone strip that I'm going to do this time and see what that one looks like. So here it is, and I'll go ahead and dip it. And this one you dip for 10 seconds. 9, 10. Okay, at 10 seconds, it's like halfway across already. And then I have the Easy at Home. This time I know that I am exactly 7 DPO tonight because I inseminated. You know, I only have one source of sperm, and that is my donor. And I inseminated with one syringe last Tuesday night, March 5th. So that is how I know that I am, and the intense pain finally let me know, yay, I finally know that I totally ovulated because of that intense, sharp shooting pain that I had out of my right ovary. So anyway, first response, regular first response with the pink cap. Please, please, please show me something. Wish I wasn't so sniffly. Boy, everybody's getting beaten up with the allergies. Just the pollen from the trees is just like blowing big time. Okay, so I will set a timer for 5 minutes, and I will just hope and pray that there are lines on these tests and that I am pregnant to stay. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's 7 DPO tonight, so it's just a little bit, you know, earlier than 7 DPO complete, you know, so we'll see what happens. Like, it's still early, but like I said, I got the lines from yesterday, and so if they disappear after having seen them, then I'll, you know, it will not be good news. But if I keep getting darker and darker, you know, obviously everybody knows how that goes. All right, well, anyway, I'll set a timer and we'll see if there's anything to see. The timer has gone off. All right, so I have the Easy at Home. Let's just look at it. It's probably blank. I would even expect it to be blank. It's only 7 DPO. At first glance, there looks like there's a faint fuzzy line there. At first glance, there looks like there's the faintest line there. And if it dries a little longer, it might be visible on camera. It's not going to show right now, I promise you. So, first response strip test. Nothing's jumping out at me. This is what makes me sick. Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I see something on the Easy at Home, though. If this is blank, I'm going to be so upset. Oh, Lord God, don't be blank. It's not blank. Oh, thank God. Okay. Wow, it's not blank. It's light, but it's not blank. Okay, and I'm not even a solid 7 DPO. So it looks like it did yesterday. So I don't know if this is going to continue. You know, obviously, if it gets darker tomorrow, then there's hope there. It looks the same as it did yesterday, but at least it's still there. Yeah, at least it's there. So, well, I will attempt to take a picture of this. I don't know if it's gonna show up, but you know, I want to say it was probably a better line yesterday. We'll just see what happens. I don't even want to do a blood test with... See, here's the thing. Like, I do not want to go back to CNY. Yeah, it's a lighter line than yesterday. And I think my urine was pretty good. So, it's probably another chemical pregnancy. And I'm bummed. Like, I was really planning it out this time. I was really putting it together in my mind of how I was going to work a few things. And now it's like, you know, another death of a dream here. Well, I can still see it, but it's not darker than yesterday. So anyway, all right, well, we'll see what happens at 8 DPO, which is going to be just a little over 7.5 DPO, really. Tonight's 7 DPO. So yeah, it's early, and I got to see another positive pregnancy test. So that was great. So anyway, all right, well, I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Okay, well, here it is lunchtime, and I'm not getting a full lunch as usual. I can't understand why we just keep running over. We keep having patients coming in with problems, and I mean, every patient has a problem, but then we get emergency problems. And so anyway, I did not get a full lunch. I got 25 minutes maybe. So I'm going to skip these. I'm not going to do the full 5-minute wait for the Easy at Home and the first response strip to have their full 5-minute processing time. I'm going to do 2 or 3 minutes and just see what happens with the other ones. This is the like first response, and I'm going to go ahead and start dipping as I talk. And yeah, so you know, I'm going to include the 6 and 7 DPO. Like I said, it is absolutely possible, and the line that I had was real, and it backed off yesterday, and that got me upset. I'm also doing an LH strip just to see how dark this is, and the thought occurred to me today, and this is a thought that I've had in the past too. By the way, it's 8 DPO and it's March 13th. This is a 20-second type deal. So, you know, I've waited 5 years. I've been trying for 5 years since I had Hannah. It started with maybe, what would happen if I tried to have another baby? Would I have one, or would I just try for a little while and stop? And here I am 5 years later. So I've been at work all day today. I'm at lunch break. I felt like I had sprained something, like, you know how your hips come down like this, or you've got your uterus like this, and then you have your side ligaments that you sometimes get the pain with when you're pregnant and stuff. I felt like I had a Charlie horse on the left side. All of a sudden, like I had a major pulling, and I thought, that doesn't feel like the rejection cramping that I call when I get pregnant and lose it right away. Well, it's always supposed to be for 5 seconds. We always think if we dip more, it's gonna all of a sudden be positive. I don't know why we do that. I'm gonna set the timer for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna drive myself back to, I'm at the park, I'm gonna drive, oh, I lost one of the tests, okay. I'm gonna drive back to my work and look at them there for, well, I don't even have to set the timer. When I get back to work, we'll see what it looks like, and then I'll go in. Look at the Easy at Home LH, and it's a dye stealer. Not as strong though as the other day, so, oops. Oh, wow. Okay. I have a faint line on this one. And I have a faint line on this one. Now, I peeked at first response earlier because I accidentally forgot to put it back in its sleeve, so I think this will be negative. Nope, there's a line there. Whoa, okay. That is so faint though, but I don't know where the first response strip is, but I'll find it. And then I'll take pictures of these after they've dried and show them to you. So I'm not out yet. I don't think I'm out yet. I know that the lines got lighter yesterday, and today they're still barely showing, but I just hope and pray that, you know, if it was a multiple to begin with, that, you know, if I lost one of them, that the other is hanging on and growing normally. And because right around now would be about when a regular, you know, singleton would show, I would think. Anyway, but I'm not an expert. I've been doing this a long time. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. So it is 9 DPO, and I'm just taking 2 tests to confirm that this pregnancy is over and that this is a quick chemical pregnancy, which is very disappointing. So, yeah, so this is my first response and my easy at home. I will go, and I'm gonna take an LH strip just to see how intense it is. I like doing these first because if it's a major dye stealer. It was, so Monday morning when I got that positive, it was so, I think it was a 1.89. It was very, very dark, and I was excited when I saw that, and then of course when I saw the test, I just couldn't believe my eyes. So anyway, I'm opening these, just kind of preparing them to be dipped and stuff, and so I will do that. And here's my easy at home, and my first response, and I'll go ahead and do that and wait 5 minutes and see if I get a miracle or if it's over. So either way, I will do this and I'll be back in 5 minutes. So I'm going to take a look at the LH strip first and see what it looks like. And it's still a dye stealer, but it's not dramatic. So it's not as dramatic as it was. Okay, so I'm gonna look at easy at home. Yeah, I would say, I think it's probably, it's negative. So here is first response. This is pretty much, this is it. You know, this is gonna be the deciding factor. If this is negative, I'm gonna go ahead and go off the progesterone and let my period start and go from there. Okay, yeah, so it is negative. I can see where the line is still trying to be, but it is negative. So I'll take a picture, and that is it for testing. I wanted to do daily testing. I did not have time for it, so I just had to put all these together and do it this way. You know, hopefully next time will be different and I can do daily testing, because that's fun and exciting, but I wanted to. Anyway, so I will go off the progesterone. I will start my period. I will go from there. I am going to change the day I start my letrozole because I don't like ovulating on day 9. Normal for me is cycle day 13. And so I'm gonna try to see if I can ovulate on cycle day 12 or cycle day 13. So, you know, and hopefully the letrozole will, you know, if I take it from cycle day, from cycle day 5 to 9, that it will make that happen. I really hope so. So, all right, well, that is it. Thank you so much, every one of you who are looking for me and are waiting for this video. And, you know, it was exciting on Monday. I was super happy on Monday. Tuesday, not so much, you know, line was a little lighter. Wednesday, barely could see it at all, and here we are Thursday with nothing at all. So anyway, that's all right. You know what? I'll just keep trying a little bit longer and hope and pray that my time is next time. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.